Alright, so I'm back with another video, and I really hope the last video helped some people, a little bit of people, a lot of people, As long as I help people, that's all I really care about, because that's really what I'm passionate about. You probably already know that, but yeah. So, in this video, I'm going to be talking about the little things, The little things, they may not seem big, but really how you are and who you are, and really how far you've gotten in life, it can truly help you. It can mean a lot to you, no matter how small it is. To other people it may not seem that big, but to you it can mean the whole world to you. And these little things can really be little achievements, small achievements. It can really mean a lot to you, even though they don't seem that big, but they really can mean a lot to you mentally, physically, emotionally. Like, they can mean a lot to you. It can really improve your mindset, improve how you really are, and that's how it is, because you want to achieve those big dreams of yours. But through the journey, you're going to achieve things that you never thought of achieving before, and really small things you never thought that you were going to achieve, because you really focus on the big things, but you're really not focused on the small things, And that's how it is, sometimes you get distracted, but then as you work your way up, you start learning smaller things. You start achieving things you never done before, achieving things you never thought you would do before, like things you wouldn't have done in the past but you're doing now, which can mean a lot to you. Like I said, depending how far you come into your journey. Alright, so some examples that are like little things, small achievements, goals. So small goals, is the first example is making your bed. Making your bed when you wake up could really set the tone for how you want your day to be. You want to start it off good, and you want to start off with everything on track. And it could really help you become a better person, because you get into the habit of doing something good for you. And it may not seem to a lot for you or to other people, but for others, like, it could seem a lot, because maybe they didn't used to do that in the past, but now they're starting to do it, and they really they're starting to get on track with everything. They really want to sharpen up, and that's like for me, I didn't really used to never make my bed, until I started making it. I started feeling better about myself little by little every time I made it, because I used to never do it. And sometimes you don't really have to do it in the morning, you can do it in the afternoon, because maybe you used to never do it in the past, but now that you're starting to do it, you're starting to get into the habit of doing something good, doing something that's good for you. And another example is picking up your clothes. Instead of like coming home from a soccer game and throwing your shirt on the floor, it takes like 5 seconds to put your shirt in the basket. And you want to start getting to that habit of doing something that can really sharpen your mindset and really sharpen how you act, and that's also called discipline. Like I said before, motivation, discipline, that's a different video, but it takes 5 seconds to put your clothes in the basket, and that could really sharpen up your mindset, and that could also mean a lot to you, because before you used to never do that, but now you're starting to do it because you want to start betting yourself. You want to start getting to a good habit of doing that, and that's pretty good for you, if you're doing that. And you want to keep doing that, because you can do it for a week straight, and you can celebrate that, because you never used to do it in the past. And that's a small achievement you can celebrate. And another thing is washing your dish. As soon as you're finished with it, as soon as you're finished with your dish after eating dinner, you should wash it. Although that also may not seem big, but this is about the little things. I used to always never wash my dish after I'm finished eating, but then I started getting to the habit of washing it as soon as I'm done eating, letting it dry. And then that's also like procrastination. You don't want it to build up, like you don't want dishes to build up in your sink. So it's important to really look at things differently of when you're on your journey. You may see something that's small, but you may not think of it, but that could really help you a lot, really get into the habit of making you disciplined, making you stay on track with everything. And like I said before, these small things should really sharpen your mentality into what you want it to become, because it could, although they may seem small, like I've said before, but this could really build a part of your mindset you didn't know you had to build up. Because you're focused on getting to taking bigger steps into, or bigger steps into things, but throughout your journey you have to take smaller steps to also achieve things you've never done before, and that could really help your journey. That could really help your mindset too. You want to build it up. You want to build your mindset as you're going along. Even if you think it's already good enough, there are things you can improve, and there are things that the little things can really help you with that you didn't know you need help with. And that's important to think about. Because you're focused on achieving the big things, and like I said before, you're focused on achieving the big things. But you also gotta realize that throughout the journey, there are gonna be small things you're gonna have to achieve. There's small things you have to go through, and that you really didn't know you had to accomplish. And habits, habits are small things or big things, but to me, they're really small things. And with your habits, you want to start changing the bad ones into good ones. And because these bad habits that are in your way, that are in your life, they could be the leading cause of what's limiting you from reaching your full potential. And you want to start changing those as fast as you can, or really not as fast as you can, but you can start by small and start changing it every day, little by little, because that's still progress. At least you're changing little by little into something that's good, instead of keeping something that's bad, knowing that keeping that thing that's bad in your life is what's limiting you and not really causing you to reach your full potential. And you want to see your full potential. That's why you gotta cut out the bad things. You want to cut out the bad habits. You want to turn into good ones. And to sum it up, be proud of what you've accomplished, even if it's something small, even if it's something big. Even if it's just cleaning your room or making your bed. It may not seem big for other people, but to you, it can mean a lot because you never used to do it in the past. But that's how the journey is gonna be. You didn't know you were gonna do that, but you really achieving that could mean a lot. And you should really be proud of what you've accomplished. No matter how small it is. Because to other people it may not seem big, but to you, it can mean a lot to you because you never used to do it in the past. But even if you're just making your bed or cleaning your room, because that could really help you a lot and turn you into a better person as you go on your journey. And just really be proud of it, because the journey doesn't have to be accomplishing only the big things. It could be accomplishing things that you've never done before, you've never thought about accomplishing before. So it's really important to recognize that and recognize yourself and appreciate yourself, that you are doing these small things, and that it's important to recognize it and to support yourself, knowing that every day you're waking up and you're doing something to improve your journey, to improve your mindset, to improve you. And that's something you should really be proud of, no matter how small it is, no matter how big it is. And really don't let anyone tell you anything about your goals, how big they are, how small they are, because in the end of the day, it's about you, and it's about what you want and what's best for you. And something I like I'm gonna start doing now is something saying, like a quote. I don't know, I just think of them more. Without any bad, there won't be any good. Throughout your journey, you're gonna go through these experiences that are gonna be bad and good, but those things are gonna lead you up to say you be the person that you want to be. And this is the end of the video. I hope this video helps people, a little bit of people, a lot of people, but I just wanted to help people. That's my main goal. And yeah, make sure to like and subscribe and share it. It would mean a lot, because it's really something I'm really passionate about. And yeah, it would mean a lot. And thank you for the support. Thank you for reaching me to 81 subscribers. I got happy when I reached 30 subscribers. I got happy when I reached every time I saw a subscriber, I got happy. And that's a small goal. And yeah, thank you.